Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Grand Collective. I am Grand Madam, and I welcome you for new and exciting insights and maybe some information that you could pass on that you won't find in the news. For those who are new to my channel, thanks for dropping by. For those who have been with me for a while, hey, y'all. So, let's see pretty much what's going on with the mosquito and what's back here. What the mosquito's reaction will be. I'm trying to adjust things here. I know I'm sitting here like Jabba the Hutt. The protests, Saturday's protests on the Liberation Day. Okay. Uh, oops. I'm going to be using the Art of Hands deck simply because they're going to be using hands. And it's going to be interesting to see what these hands have to say. So, what is Musk's reaction? How does how does he feel about the protests of yesterday? Oh man, you should have seen some of those MAGA remarks on the chats. I could see them. I was watching on TikTok as well as YouTube, but you could really read the live chats from Trump supporters, and it was quite interesting. They were laughing, pointing fingers, talking about it won't work. It doesn't mean a damn thing. They wasted their time. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's see. But the problem is nobody forgets that that was one hell of an energetic shift, and I felt one today. I don't know what's going on. Um, no, a few hours ago, I felt that it felt like something was pushing, pushing. I let it push me. I don't know what it was, but the last time I felt a goal, that kind of a shift with that much power behind it, it was 9/11. Not to say that's going to happen now. No, I'm talking about the feeling of energy just pushing everything in a different direction. In one direction, it's just it doesn't even feel like it's like a wall of energy that just everything to one side, and that's what I felt. But it got me in my ribs. I'm like, okay, so let's see. What? How does Elon Musk? What is his reaction? How does he feel about the protests that were coast to coast? They said there were over 1,200. I didn't know there were that many. I just knew I couldn't keep up with all of them. I thought it was quite interesting to see that most of the protesters were my age. I said, "Hey, there go you, hey." The hippie, some of us called them hippies, boomers. No, we're boomers now. We're not hippies anymore. We're boomers now. So yeah, the yesteryear, that's something. That's another video. The boomers of yesteryear. Okay, the love children of yesteryear protesting against the energy of Ahriman. Ahriman. What is Ahriman? Ahriman is like I don't know. Sometimes I think it's a demon. Other times uh, because he's got his own statue with look, you can see looks like a demon. Um, Pure materialism. That's what it is. Pure materialism, and it's the influence of Ahriman, Ahriman. Check out Rudolf Steiner if you want to check out Ahriman. Interesting read. Interesting read. Yeah, you got to be careful with all these different species of beings and sentient beings you got around here. You don't know what's what. I don't want to miscall anybody anything because you need to know exactly what you're dealing with before you try to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? If not, you can hurt yourself. Get yourself. So, what is the How does the mosquito? How does Elon feel about the protestation? Okay, hold on. Don't drop Saturday's protest from coast to coast. Ooh, how does he feel? Okay, drop. Okay, wait a minute. Got two, three. All right, I need one more. I just need one more. How does Elon feel about yesterday's? This is Sunday, April 6th. So for me, it would be yesterday. How does he feel about the protest? Yeah, how does he feel about? Here it is. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, hold on a second, y'all. Um, Should I keep going? First, this is interesting. Ten of Cups. With the hands at the table, waiting to be fed, waiting to be served. Very, very happy about it. Foolish. Here's the fool. The hands pointing the finger. What are they pointing at? Oh, no, they're pushing a bell. Oh, they're turning a lock. What are they doing? They're pushing a bell. Look at it, pushing a button. Pushing a button. So Elon feels that, ha ha ha, we pushed your buttons. Queen of Cups. We got y'all going to tea leaf readers. There's some emotions here, hidden emotions. And this is interesting. This is the Four of Pentacles, holding on to what you have before you can do anything about anything else. And here, the satisfaction of the Nine of Cups. So he thinks it was all a big joke. It was funny. It was funny to him. Yay. So he thinks it was a ha ha. We pushed your buttons. So now that we've got you all riled up, we know what we're going to do to you next. That's what that is. Okay. So let's see what Elon plans on doing next. Oh, and I've got another question. I want to know if Laura Loomer is going to replace him. So let's see. Okay. What's Elon going to do now? What's the Mosquito going to do after the protests that he thought were perfect illustrations of weakness? Folks, these people are playing for the long haul. They're not playing for the short haul. They don't give a damn about how you feel. They're going to do what they're going to do. So let's see. This has been 40 years in the making. Longer than that, I'm hearing. Okay. Nine of Wands. Okay. Look at that. Look at the hands. See the hands? You see all right, you see the wands on the screen. You see the hands on the keyboard, and one hand is on the mouse. So they're making moves. Okay? Recovery. Coming out of a bad situation. He's going to fix it. Okay? And here are the hands of the King of Cups. Okay, so there are some definite emotions there. This is going to be 47's card, I do believe. So Elon says he's going to fix it for the King of Cups. Here it is. Here's the Tower. Now we have the Tower, and look at the hands held up in defense. Like, oh, whoa, 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 what is this? Somebody's been sent back to the drawing board. This is the Hermit, and look at the hands. They're studying. They're looking for a new strategy. They're studying what? I don't know what they're studying here. Can't tell. But it most definitely, ooh, a little occult business here. I see the sign of Scorpio. That's interesting. So it's Elon is the magician. And look at here. Okay. Here comes the sword of truth. Okay, look here. Look at the hand that's drawing the sword of truth. There's words on this card, but it is to impress, read what? And these are my reading glasses, okay? I can't read them. Can't read those words. Oh, look at the symbols. These symbols are of the occult. This is again pointing to the sky. See where my finger? This is pointing to the sky. This is space again. And these little these little yards, they look like pods. These are falling from the sky. These are energies from the sky. Uh huh. And that's the spiral. I think it's in the wrong place, but what the heck? Okay. That worked. Doggone. Nevertheless, Elon is the magician. He's the one that makes things happen. He brings the formless into form and makes things happen. Damn, I didn't expect that. Moving right along. Okay, here we have the Ace of Pentacles, the money. So how does he feel about this? He's always gone back to the drawing board. Six of Pentacles. He's gonna make everybody walk in the food line. This is what he sees. The what is the food baskets? You know, the place where you get the food bank. Everybody's gonna be in a food line. That's some stuff because he's gonna do what it takes to stop the money flow, to stop the services. Hitching up his sneakers, he's gonna be running fast. Page of Wands, and happy about the whole thing. Folks, these folks have done. They may have winced, but these people are unfazed. So we're gonna look at the Page of Pentacles. That's in a book. I love that. It's the Page of Pentacles. It's gonna take some action. This is justice to put these people at a halt, and it might take a little bit more than that. I don't know what legal action. Hmm. Here's the star. He feels that he's still the star of the show. His ways work. Look at this. Look at this. And he's still counting the money. You see that? King of Pentacles. He is the King of Pentacles. He's counting the money. Hmm. And here is the Queen, the King and Queen of Pentacles. One is counting the money, one's making the money. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You make the money, and I'm counting it. It's all mine. That's interesting. I never saw that like that quite before. And looking at it like this too, I'm thinking cottage industries, cottage jobs, working from home. What about it? People are going to be forced to work from home and make things happen out of their own cottage industry, like gigs, not gigs. Well, gigs, yeah, businesses at home, entrepreneurship. Going to have to do it that way because they're going to kill all the jobs. Excuse me, that's the death card. Mm. And here we have the Four of Cups reversed. Hmm. This way, it's like you're just kicking back and retired, but I do believe this way there is no rest for the weary. Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Hold on a second. That also, I heard so much for what I heard. Uh, I need to look that up. I've never seen the Four of Cups. To me, it would say technically, technically, it would be the opposite of resting or retiring. It would be no rest for the weary. Like I said it, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling something else. I am. What is this? Get out of here. I am four of graces of life. Four pentacles reversed. Four Pentacles reversed. Ooh, okay, okay. No, excuse me, 4 cups. I'm sorry. 4 of cups. Hold that pentacles right there. Let me, okay, hold it there. This is the 4 of cups. My bad. Disturbance in the force. There's a disturbance in the White House. There is a sense of, that's why I didn't feel right. Disappointment plus, no, this is total disappointment. This is unsettling. That's the word. Unsettling. Put this down here. It's feeling a feeling of being unsettled. And here we have, ooh, blocked. So whatever he thought he was going to do seems to be blocked. Here we have, oh, and stressed. Look at this. Really stressed out. Really, really stressed out. And here we have temperance reversed. I don't know if he drinks, but it looks like he's taking in a lot right now. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Temperance. He's really worried about his money, about the money. It's about the money. What's going to be exposed? That's the Sun card. There's some secrets. He's got some secrets about the money. What about the money? He feels his secrets will be revealed. 7 of Cups. He's done some shady things. He's done several shady things. He's afraid that's going to come out. A decision is going to be needed. This is the Judgment card. Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at this. Look at this. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Look at the U-turn. He's going to have to be. He's going to have to take a U-turn. He's going to have to take a U-turn. That makes sense. He's going to have to make a U-turn and come up with something to offer that's better sounding, that appeals to the public. So he can't go in there with a sword anymore. So he's going to go in there. Be mindful of these folks. They're going to come up with a nice message. We were wrong. You know that BS the cheater comes up with. I was wrong. Can you forgive me? Blah 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 blah. I'd like to make amends by doing X Y Z, and in the meantime, follow through on the original plan. Yep. Here comes some more lies and some more stealing and some more sneaky stuff. He feels that he's going to be discovered. Look at this. Here's the group. Here's the collaborators. What about collaboration? He still sees his collaboration with Pooty and 47 as a success. That's the 6 of Wands. Every now and then it goes up and down. 2 of Pentacles. Every now and then things get shaky. Here's his Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. She holds some secrets. She has some secret emotions too, some deep-seated hidden emotions, emotions from childhood that the subconscious that drive him. And one of the things that seems to be driving him right about now is, look at this. They've pushed a button. The protesters have pushed a button. See the protest sign up top says now. What do we want now? And right now, he very well wants to hold on to what he has, what little bit he has left, and beat it. He's ready to walk. Now he's supposed to be leaving. Uh, where's this fool going? He's ready. He's supposed to be leaving May 30th. Now this is the card of the fool, but look at that. They're on an inside door. Are they going out? Oh, I see what I'm looking at. Him pointing, pushing a button. That could be a latch. He's trying to get out the door. He's got the dog with him. He's just trying to go. Another sign of going on into something else. Hmm. He feels that he's taken all that he needs, so he's taken all he can, and now it's time to go. Five of swords, five of wands. Taking all he needs, taking all he can. Now it's time for him to get out of Dodge. Four of swords. Four of swords basically is the respite. Okay. Look at the hand. Look, take the hands out of the resting of the hands. Just putting the hands down. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Five of cups. Five of cups. Oh. Ooh, look at this. Hmm. Elon Musk is the one writing policy about these people who can the passports. Just keep going. Hierophant, that's going to be 47. Hierophant and Knight of Cups. Here comes some more BS. Okay, Knight of Cups we know is a slicky woo woo. He likes to appeal to the emotions, the heart. Here comes some more slick stuff from the false prophet. Oh, more slick stuff. This is on the air podcast, probably. Two of Cups. We have a reunion, or it is a renewal of relationship, renewal of partnership. With whom? Oh, new agreements. Look at the lovers. New agreements here. With whom? Oh, with departure. Okay, he's going to lay low. He's leaving. He's going to lay low. However, he might be broke too. But in the meantime, he's spent a lot of money. In the meantime, I want to know with the White House, stupid. Okay, with the White House. All right, we have the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Nine of Swords. He brought wealth. His job is done. His job to the White House has been done. It's been completed. They're happy with what he has done. White House, Four of Wands. And now it's time for him. The fears are coming in. This is the Nine of Swords. He's afraid he's going to be found out. Now we have the Eight of Swords. He's afraid of going to jail by the. Oh, he's afraid of the World Court. He didn't. He don't. He's not afraid of nobody's Pam Bundy. No. Look at this. He is afraid of. His anxiety is he's afraid of the ICC. Remember, he has other things that he has done in Europe. That Europe, I forget which country. I think it's Germany. Is not that happy with him, and he very well can. This is the jail card. This is Eight of Swords. Um, Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords. That's the law. World. Okay, he's afraid of the ICC, International Criminal Court. Yeah, yeah. hmm He did something over there. He's working on it. He's still working on something over there. hmm He's doing the same thing, smash and grab over there too. I don't know what he's smashing and grabbing. I haven't heard anything. He has been booted out. So maybe he was trying to smash and grab and got booted out. This is the Three of Swords. Okay. This is look at the paper tearing. See the paper crumbles? So can't get it started. See? Like you tear something up, you couldn't get it started. hmm Was completely overruled. We have the Empress and we have the Two of Swords. He was completely overruled over there. Stop. Stop the madness. Even though this is the Seven of Wands, stop the madness. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. We're talking about financial security. Ooh, he does not have it anymore. Look, he's hanging upside down. He does not. He has lost a lot of money playing this political game. Now he's evaluating. He's evaluating his passions. Wait a minute, I didn't know it was going to cost all this. That's because you didn't make it all, sir. You can always tell somebody who has never made it, like a self-made millionaire or a self-made billionaire, somebody who's from the ground up, as opposed to someone who has inherited it or someone is handed to it. They spend someone who's had never worked for it, never built anything, and has something, they just throw it to the wind like it's nothing, like it's going to be replenished for them. No responsibility whatsoever. Now he's getting ready to go bust. Three of Wands. He's traveling too. King of Swords. He's gonna get the heck out of Dodge if he can. One more card. Have I pulled this before? He wants to get. He's badly wants to get out of Dodge. We have the Three of Wands. This is the Three of Wands packing. This is the King of Swords, who's hot the law, hot on his buns. This is a judge. Judge's orders. And this is the Strength card, which means a strong judge on his case. Here we have the Two of Wands. He's still looking for global domination or somewhere he can put his money to make some more money. Three of Pentacles. He makes a lot of money, but he loses a lot of money with the group, the collaborators. Yeah, and the Emperor. The Emperor has cost. Oh, the Emperor has betrayed him. He feels that either this is either saying the Emperor betrayed him or he's betrayed the Emperor. Let's see what the third card would show. The Moon. Ooh. I think he's betrayed the Emperor and wants to get out of Dodge before it's discovered. Okay. Mm-hmm. The Six of Cups pretends to love as a love for the good old days. He doesn't know anything about that. He wasn't even born. A love for nostalgia. Also, he has a fake love for kids too. He doesn't give a damn. If there was ever a man who didn't give a damn, it was him. Here we have the Queen of Wands, the King and Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So basically, he and whatever woman he's with right about now, he just wants to take off with on the next vacation. And that's basically it. King and Queen of Swords. So, how does Elon Musk feel about the protest yesterday? He just feels like it's time for him to go. Other than that, he could care less. Okay. But to him, it is an indication that he may have put his money in the wrong place. That's about it. I'm Grand Madam. Much love to you. Stay grounded.